There are wars we read about in history books, and then there are the silent battles fought in the dark. The world you know has been shaped by shadows. Today, we count down the top 5 greatest spies of all time. Operatives who rewrote history without ever revealing their names. Number 5. Mata Hari, the seductive illusionist. She danced her way into the confidence of Europe's most powerful men during World War I. But Mata Hari was far more than an exotic performer. Beneath the silk and the mystery, she lived a double life, slipping between French and German intelligence while nations burned around her. Her beauty became her camouflage. Army officers whispered military secrets into her ears, never imagining the consequences. Yet espionage has no loyalty, and her motives remain a puzzle even now. Accused of being a double agent, she was executed in 1917, still refusing to betray a single secret. Was she a brilliant spy, or a scapegoat caught between empires? The truth died with her, making Mata Hari a legend. Number 4. Oleg Gordievsky, the man who outsmarted the KGB. Oleg Gordievsky rose through the KGB ranks with absolute trust. At least that's what Moscow believed. But secretly, he was working for Britain's MI6, feeding the West priceless intelligence for over a decade. He exposed Soviet infiltration attempts across Europe. He helped prevent nuclear escalation during the Cold War. He shaped world policy without the world knowing his name. When suspicion closed in, MI6 executed one of the most daring exfiltrations in history. Smuggled across borders, hidden in a trunk while Soviet agents hunted him, Gordievsky escaped to freedom. He didn't carry a gun. He carried the fate of nations. Number 3. Nancy Wake, the White Mouse. To the Nazis, she was a ghost, impossible to track, impossible to catch. Nancy Wake joined the French resistance during World War II, fearless and unstoppable. She rescued Allied soldiers, sabotaged supply lines, and led thousands of fighters in daring missions. With every escape, the German command grew more furious, doubling the bounty on her head. She cycled 500 kilometers to repair communication networks after a raid, pushing past exhaustion to keep the resistance alive. She didn't operate from the shadows. She charged into the fight, proof that a single spy can become an entire army's hope. Number 2. Richard Sorge, the spy who knew the future. He predicted the exact day Nazi Germany would invade the Soviet Union. He warned Japan that Hitler would betray them and that Japan should not attack Siberia. Richard Sorge, the journalist who wasn't a journalist at all, infiltrated the highest circles of Tokyo's elite. His intelligence changed the entire strategy of World War II. Because of Sorge, Soviet forces shifted troops to defend Moscow instead of the East, a decision that helped turn the war's tide. Yet his own country, the Soviet Union, refused to acknowledge him. He died in captivity, unrecognized by the government he had saved. Only years later was he honored as the hero he truly was. Number 1. Sidney Riley, the first modern spy. Call him the ace of spies. Sidney Riley worked for the British, but lived a dozen different lives across continents. Assassin, infiltrator, master of disguise. He manipulated global politics in the early 20th century. He stole top-secret weapon designs, influenced revolutions, and undermined entire governments, including a bold plot to overthrow the Soviet Bolsheviks. Riley's operations shaped espionage tactics still used today. He wasn't following a rule book, he was writing it. His legend became the inspiration for the greatest fictional spy ever created, James Bond. To this day, the full story of Sidney Riley remains locked inside classified archives. But one thing is certain. Without him, the world of intelligence would look very different. History remembers generals, kings, and politicians, but the ones who truly shape the world were never meant to be seen. These spies lived without glory, so we could live with freedom.